Okay, Ben Wade, match one in black and red, just hits a sprawl. Guy comes around for the point. They're in the same freaking singlet. This is going to be difficult. He has the white headgear on. Thankfully, he's living the philosophy and the rule in our program that you are wearing headgear. This guy goes for an inside cradle. Luckily, Ben just circles off. That's all we need to do against those folk stylers anyway. Now, back in the match. Ben looks a little timid, but let's see what happens. Guy goes for a shot. Goes for an overhook whizzer, you could say. Locks it, and then we have, believe it or not, what we ended up learning for our mousetrap, but Ben's not familiar with it yet, and this time in this match. So, grabs the arm. This is looking really, really dangerous, and comes for basically what is almost hip throw position. If he gets his head up right here, then he can come through. So I'm screaming my head off. You're going to see Ben's match here. Again, at about 125 junior. I think he's actually been wrestling right between 125 and 135 because these guys all look awful thick every time. They don't look my weight. But you see a guy had a type up. Ben rolled right on through. He's just too strong for a lot of these opponents. If we get all the technique into him and some speed, I tell you what, he's just a force on the mat. He's all heart, too. What you're going to catch here is over here, Cage, going at 112 to 119. I think it's about 112 this period in red. Watch this. Guy goes for the shot, freestyler, and boom. Get our gator, sets it up, boom, goes again, just keeps going, rolls him all the way off the mat, and then some for his tech. Just insane. And this is between periods. It was so quick as we go back to Ben's match. And here we go. Back into it that quick, and here goes Ben again. Cut between periods, he comes for an over and under and throws. That's just how good his throw can be when Ben locks it up. He locks a typical lateral over and under. He can throw it from double over, but he's much better with an over and under on his lateral. Riding on top, going to stay on there for parterre. Doesn't bring his knee in as he lifts up there. Now it comes in. Now if we can just lift him up off the mat, get him off that strong base, and get his knee under right there, which it's not, then we can bring him over for that gut. Right ideas, still need a little bit of work on setting up on our guts and our lifts from behind. But again, his lateral is just off the chain, and he's not even hesitant to throw it at any time, which is good and bad. Boom, guy goes for the shot. Now we have him in the Venus flytrap too late. Goes for a crotch throw. Belly's out, which is good position. We need to get that leg out of there. It is very, very, very dangerous to keep something like that left behind. Someone like myself that knows you leave an arm behind or a trail or a leg or anything else like that. Good lunges by Ben to get out of here. Boom. And sure enough, we're back up. What a beautiful job of defense here on bottom and parterre to get out of danger and come right back up starting fresh from neutral. Has a Russian right here, believe it or not. He needs to get his head up because the guy does a good job to recounter. And we're down to a front headlock position, which is danger. Sure enough, guy goes for the gator. Now he's not grabbing the hand control. He finally buries, but he needs to get the hand control or the guy can still go. It's really not a good position to be in. Have to get hand control and then bury. And then if you can back out, you back out. Otherwise, it's sucker drag back out or stay down there. Very, very dangerous position. Now, you'll see Ben doesn't have a lot of speed. He's very much a strength wrestler. He gets that head. Guy comes through, though. Bullies with him. We need to get a lot of speed going on him. He's not a huge attacker unless he gets his throw. So, kind of a passivity type wrestler. We'd like to kind of break that, give him another advantage and another look and diversity to a style, get some speed and get some other things going on besides just his one great throw. But match over, you got to see him and Cage, so still a great match.